Hey, and a pleasant good afternoon to you and yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network, where we are live at Vieira Regional Park, also known as the Sahara Desert, at 1:45 in the afternoon on a Saturday. It's a hot one, a scorcher, as they say. But today, these girls for the Florida District 2 Beachside Little League and West Melbourne Little League are going to duel it out here for the right to move on in the 8, 9, 10 All Star tournament. Caleb Brown is your cameraman, so let's go ahead. And it looks like the West Melbourne team is the home team. So let's give you the lineup for Beachside today. So for Beachside, leading off and playing center field will be Brooke Terry. Batting second and playing right field will be Camden Parker. Batting third and doing the catching, Peyton Bauer. Batting fourth and playing third base, Reagan Williams. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Allie Betts. Batting sixth and playing second base, Lily Krause. Batting seventh and doing the pitching, Camille Caravello. Batting eighth and playing left field, Gianna Ciorino. Batting ninth and playing first base, Thally Joseph. Batting 10th and doing the extra hitting today will be Piper Cunningham, as will Lily Bianas and Zion Sanford, all extra hitters for Beachside. Let's take you around the West Melbourne infield and outfield. Let's first start with the pitcher. She's been in the circle to start all of the games so far for the 8, 9, 10 West Melbourne All-Stars. It'll be Bella Sierra. Behind the plate is her catcher, Hannah Tenike. And from left to right in the outfield, it'll be Skylar Martin, Macy Joyce, and London Spores Thompson. And from third to first, Kylie McClure, Sabrina Rodriguez, Aubrey Kilmore, and Valerie Travis. We are set to go here. Hopefully, our equipment will not overheat. We generally don't do games that start in the middle of the afternoon like this when we have in the past. Just a little warning, we have had issues. If you're here, I'm on the third base side with Caleb. Shoes off, t-shirt on, ready to go. As Sierra takes her final warm-up toss, was here the other night for a big West Melbourne win, 19-6. I'm not sure what the record is for Beachside. So if anybody knows watching from Beachside Little League, be sure to chime in and let us know. Hannah Tenike says, coming down. And again, our hats are off to whomever is doing these fields here at Vieira Regional Park. And we are, I believe, ready to go. I'll give you innings 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Caleb will finish you off at 5 and 6. You probably ask Coach right here what the record is. Coach, what's your record? This tournament, yeah. One game? Oh, all right, so they're 1-0. Weather has really got Coach Kim and her staff. As Brooke Terry gets set to step in, and she'll run the 40-yard dash to the plate. First pitch offering on the way from Sierra to Terry. Good cut. So you're good. good signs there. Just off the outside corner, 1-1 to Terry. That's a strike. If you're just joining us, we are just underway. The original game that was supposed to start at, obviously these games were supposed to be at Rhodes Regional Park. It's a swamp there, so they moved them to VRP, started the first game at 10 o'clock. Nice hit, and that'll be an opening base hit, and that gets past the left fielder, and on her way to second is Brooke Terry. Here's the throw, safe, and Brooke Terry opens with a double. Great piece of hitting, two-strike hitting by Terry. And that'll bring up Camden Parker, the right fielder. And Sierra's first pitch, she squares the bunt. That'll be a foul ball. So looking to play a little small ball here to start is Coach Kim. Ball bounces in the dirt. Good stop by Tenike. Temperature at game time, 236 degrees. 0.4. I don't want to forget the 0.4. Camden Parker squares the bunt again. That one rolled in. And down to third base with a stolen base is Brooke Terry. And Beachside already with a runner at third here. Coach is just telling her, don't worry about the bunt now. Just hit away. That went way high. Tenike, tall young lady, had an opportunity to speak with her the other night following their 19-6 win over Vieira. And I tell you what, we had a lot of fun interviewing those four young ladies. Pitch. And she cuts, and that'll be a strike. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Camden Parker. The on-deck hitter is Peyton Bauer, the catcher. She was trying to go right up the middle with it. The infield is in. The pitch. She waited to see what the call was. As she gets older, she'll realize if you have to wait for that call, you should be swinging the bat. And she is blessed with a walk there. And first and third now, nobody out for catcher Peyton Bauer. Good at bat for Parker. First pitch off the outside corner, ball 1. So Beachside is 1-0, and West Melbourne is 1-1. Good change up. The ball gets away. Here comes Terry. The throw to the plate. Sliding safely under the tag is Terry. And down to second base goes Parker. And Beachside with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Nobody out. Reagan Williams on deck. Hi. Looks like Beachside has come to swing the bats today. Two and 0. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets away from the catcher, and down to third will go Camden Parker. Kylie McClure, the third baseman there. And the game of Come Get Me starts. I can see you. Can you see me? Pitch. That looked good, but just outside for a ball. And now first and third again with the 4-hitter coming up, Reagan Williams. Reagan with that front foot up pitch. She wanted it, and the catcher's indifference will allow Peyton Bauer to take second. So now second and third with nobody out. Allie Betts is the on-deck hitter. And there's a shot down the first base line, but just foul. And the count is now 1-2. Ball bounces. You okay? High. Full count. 2-2. Oh, absolutely. Samantha Joseph, very welcome. Absolutely. In deployment. Oh, that is just great. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. So now the count is full. And here's the pitch to Williams. And that's ball 4. And the bases will be filled with Beachside Little Leaguers everywhere you look. With Allie Betts up. I would imagine her daughter is Thally Joseph. First pitch offering. And that ball is lifted fair down the right field line. 1 run will score. Second run around third and on her way to score down to third base on the double by Allie Betts, which scores 2. Good piece of hitting, and it's 3-0 Beachside with runners at second and third and nobody out. And that'll bring up Lily Kraus, second baseman. She just went with the pitch, and Lily squaring the bunt right out of the gate. Reaches for it, fouls back. 0-1. What's it say? Okay, we got a lightning strike 10 miles away. Stay tuned. Pitch. Oh, another shot. Oh, what a stab. And a pickup and a grab by Valerie Travis. But a run will score. Great play by Valerie Travis on a web gem. And that'll be 1 out. But a run will score, as I said. Reagan Williams crosses the plate, and it's 4-0. But Valerie Travis quite possibly prevented a lot more right there. Camille Caravello steps in with a runner at third now. Want to thank Knock Knock Who's Hair as our sponsor today. I thought you were pointing to me, telling me your phone was overheating. I was like, no, we just started. Should we get an overheating situation when we come back, we're going to go back to a Facebook Live, just so you know. A regular Facebook Live, okay? The runner at third is Allie Betts. The batter at the plate is Camille Caravello. The pitch, that'll be a strike. 4 runs are in for Beachside, who are swinging the bats here today. Nothing cheap about their runs. That's a strike. The on-deck hitter is Gianna Ciarino. Inside, that'll be a ball. And a walk. So first and third for Ciarino. And Gianna, that goes off the glove of the first baseman, Travis, again. And she does pick it up and gets another out. But another run scores, and it's 5-0. Two great web gems from Travis down there to get her glove on it. As Dally Joseph will now step in with 2 outs. And a runner at third, I should say. So Joseph, little mound visit here to settle down Sierra. She's got 2 outs. Great defense behind her. Listen, this is not a situation where you're walking the bases loaded and walking in runs. That's not happening. Beachside's putting the bat on the ball, and both teams are doing their job. It's a great job. And I think Bella Sierra is having some issues there with the mound, or the circle, I should say. All right, here we go. And Joseph will take strike 1. So coach goes out and settles down her pitcher. And she comes back and throws a strike. Low and outside, I should say. Ball 1, 1-1. First and third, 2 outs here. 5 runs in on a couple of Beachside hits. Swing on, good cut, but the changeup got over the top, and it's 1-2. Huh? Just third. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just third base. Okay. That's right. She got the out at first. That one's way up top. Tenike with a good job getting up and getting it. And Joseph, after being down on 2 strikes, draws a 2-out walk. And now it's first and third with Piper Cunningham coming to the dish. I was looking into the crystal ball. I knew that Thally was going to reach first. Squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, and Joseph will take second on a good heads-up catcher's indifference. And now it's second and third with 2 outs. I'm okay with that breeze that keeps coming in intermittently. Pulls it back again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0. Huh? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 pitches ago, but that's all right. Now we're even. Here's the pitch, and that's a 4 pitch. Oh, he called a strike. Okay, okay. Oh no, he didn't. He called a ball. All right, that's a 4 pitch walk, and the bases are loaded for. Now I'm having a hard time saying this young lady's last name, but I'm going to give it a crack. Lily Bienas. Bienas. How about Lily B? Lily B's at the plate. Pitch high. Ball 1. She was ready to crank on that one. You're right. That's funny. She was. Sierra, ball 2. Can't afford to walk anybody here. There's no place to put Lily B. Three 0. And that'll be 8 straight balls now, and another run will score. And it's 6-0 with Zion Sanford coming up. And that's all 12 batters to the plate here in the first inning. And there's a shot. Nice stop there by the second baseman. Flips over to the first baseman. Aubrey Gilmore to Valerie Travis on a big stop to end the inning. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Great play by Gilmore, and that will end the inning. But not before Beachside played 6 runs in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. Beachside 6, West Melbourne coming to bat. All right, let's take you around the Beachside infield and outfield. Camilla Caravello will be on in the circle, and her battery mate behind the plate is Peyton Bauer. From third to first, it'll be Reagan Williams, Allie Betts, Lily Krause, and Thally Joseph over at first. Gianna Ciorino and BT Terry from left to center, and we were a little confused as to who the right fielder is by looking at the lineup. So we'll try to get the right fielder for you, and my apologies there. But let's give you the West Melbourne lineup. Leading off is Kylie McClure, batting second, Bella Sierra, Aubrey Gilmore third, Sabrina Rodriguez fourth, Hannah Tenike is fifth, Valerie Travis sixth, Skylar Martin seventh, Macy Joyce eighth, Aubrey Fontaine is ninth, and London Spores Thompson is 10th. What's wrong? Huh? Because what do you mean? What color? Watch out. It's green. Okay. First pitch offering from Caravello is high for a ball. Camille Caravello. And swung on and missed, or I should say fouled off by McClure, 1-1. What a pitch. 1-2. The 1-2 to McClure. Strike three, and Caravello not playing around. One out. Bella Sierra will now step in. I tried, man. I didn't want to have to break out the umbrella, but I tried. I had to. I'm sure you will. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Camille Caravello throwing strikes here, dealing it up. Low, ball one, 1-1. That's on me. I just jinxed her. Sierra also with her front foot cocked there. The pitch. Strike two. That one stung the catcher's mitt. And it's 1-2 for the second consecutive hitter. Caravello is ahead. So she's got sweat or something that dripped in her eye, burning her eye there. Coach comes down and just does what a coach does. Yep. Pitch inside, 2-2. We're watching this bird that got itself a little fish out of the pond over here and was being chased by another bird. It had to drop the fish. We thought it dropped it on the infield somewhere, but came back and picked it up. The 2-2 popped up and caught by the shortstop. Allie Betts with a good play. 2 outs. Aubrey Kilmore will step in. That's a great play by Allie Betts. At this age, a lot of times, 6 of them will say, I got it. None of them will back off. That's great communication. Betts took command of that ball and hauled it in.
She was the loudest one of them all.
She was.
She was letting everyone
I got it. As Aubrey Kilmore steps in. And Aubrey was a great deal of fun to interview the other night. Big Olive Garden, likes that soup and salad. Can't get much purtier than that right there on the corner for a strike. Strike 2, or 3 actually. And that is 3 up and 3 down and 2 via the K. We go to the top of the second inning. Beachside well in control right now, 6-0. All right, welcome back here as we go back to the top of the Beachside order with Brooke Terry, Camden Parker, and Peyton Bauer. What an inning for Beachside. 6 runs scored and 3 up, 3 down. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. And I think the thing that West Melbourne should know, and I'm sure they do, and I'm sure Coach Sarah is telling them, in Little League, especially Little League, 6-run leads might as well be 2-1 in like regular you know, because anything can happen. So you shouldn't get down, fight back, and try to get yourself back in. Now, you can't go out here and give up 6 more runs.
But if you collect yourself and
Right,
your game,
right. So Terry, her last time up, doubled and scored. We good?
yeah, we're good. Just your energy check.
Okay. A lot to worry about today with the broadcast. All right. Pitch. And just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Low. Ball 2. 2-0. So Beachside looking to move to 2-0 here in tournament play. That's a strike. 1-2. I'm sorry. 2-1. I guess it was 3-1. That's a walk, a leadoff walk. All right, I'm doing it today. I'm buying a counter, a pitching counter.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Camden Parker steps in. Parker with a walk and a run scored. She squares the bunt, pulls back. As Brooke Terry down there at first, I got a feeling she's going to try and put it to Hannah Tenike here in terms of agitating her a little bit to try to steal. And there she goes, and Tenike with a throw, and Terry back to the bag, and Terry will have a stolen base. She is down to second and in scoring position. Terry thought about taking third there, but Coach Kim said, no, back, back, back.
well, say this. I think she would have had it.
She said it without sounding like Chris Berman, though. So Parker from Sierra, high for a ball. What a cut. And down to third base. Here's the throw. Safe is Terry. And Terry with 2 stolen bases here.
She's got the biggest grin from ear
Oh,
to
she
ear.
is smiling. And she should be. Pitch way upstairs. Full count. And that's another walk. So 2 walks to start the inning here. And now and she's just going to take second base.
Okay.
What was the ruling?
So the ruling is because it was a continuous movement,
Right.
she could go if she would have stopped.
If she would have stopped, right, she'd have had to wait for her to set, but she continued to run, so the continuous movement allowed her just to take second because it's one play.
Right, if she would have stopped because the pitcher was in the zone.
Correct. Heads up play by Camden Parker. Great base running as Peyton Bauer steps in. Bauer walked and scored her last time up. So second and third now, nobody out. Going to need some of that stellar West Melbourne defense that we saw last inning. Valerie Travis with 2 great plays. Aubrey Kilmore with a good play. Pitch. And that's high. And Beachside, I tell you what, they're very patient hitters. I'd love to see that OPS and that OB. What a cut. Gets away, and Terry is not going to try and take advantage there. And I bet she'd like to have it back, though. Good job by Coach Kim, though, to hold her there. And here's the pitch. Outside, and that's a walk. Bases juiced. So for the second consecutive inning, Reagan Williams will come up with the bases loaded, the number 4 hitter. I like she's got that. She's got a little routine there with the bat tap on the plate. I like it. How about Ellie De La Cruz last night for the Cincinnati Reds, huh? I don't know if there's any Reds fans watching, but oh my goodness. I don't know that I've ever seen somebody come into the major leagues and do what he's done in the first 14 games, 15 games. What a play! Again, steps on the bag for one, does Kilmore. And we were just saying, need a little defense, and they got it. But a run scores. As Parker will go down 4 with a touch on the base. Down to third goes Bauer. And first base is Reagan Williams on an RBI, fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Allie Betts, who doubled her last time up, scoring 2 runs. And down to second base goes Bauer. So that right side of the infield for West Melbourne playing like vacuums today. High for a ball. That's 2 good plays by Kilmore in the game. And she knew right where to go with the ball. Oh, this one is lifted into right field. It's going to drop, and this could be another double. And no, she'll hold. And they're going to send in Reagan Williams. And that's 4 RBIs for Allie Betts in the game on the single, as both Peyton Bauer and Reagan Williams score. And it's 10-0. And stepping in is Lily Krause, who grounded out to Valerie Travis on a hard shot her last time up. It was a line drive, but Travis was there for it. What a job so far. And Tenike with the throw. Safe at second is Allie Betts. No, you're right. It's 9-0. I am sorry. It's 9. It is 9. Fix it in a minute, yeah. My apologies. So Lily Krause squares, pitch. Oh, that's a beaut. Tenike down to first. And bunting single and around third and on her way. And safe. How about that play, huh? Now it's 10. You ain't got to worry about the scoreboard correction. And down to second base goes Lily Krause on the throw home on a bunt single. And it is now indeed 10-0.
That bunt just died.
It died. Well, with the field conditions, you just knew it would if somebody could get it down. And that's a great bunt by Lily Krause. A lot of high schools could take note of that, because that is a lost art at that level today. Now, not so much softball, but baseball for sure. I always shake my head when they squared a bunt in high school and they grab the barrel of the bat. Coming up tonight on ESPN, don't miss the Florida Gators' quest to win their second national championship as they host SEC foe LSU. Gators, after facing elimination in the regionals, have won 8 straight to reach the College World Series best-of-3 final. And, of course, the big dramatic 2-run home run by Danny White the other night for LSU put the Tigers in the championship game, and We know one thing: the SEC is going to win their 15th baseball championship. This is Camille Caravello. She can help her calls here. She squares the bunch. She offered. Here's the throw down to third on the stolen base attempt, and in safely is Lily Krause. It is 1-2 now to Caravello. The on deck hitter is Gianna Ciorino. Pitch way upstairs. Change up. And one continuous motion down to second. I guess it was 3 balls. 4 balls. Oh, and now it's second and third. Camille takes second. And now it's second and third with Gianna Ciorino up. Still just 1 out in the inning. 4 in, 10-0. Beachside on top. Want to thank Knock Knock Who's Hair. Not sure what he called there. Ciorino says, it's okay, go back. Not a lot of room behind the catcher here. And that one is popped up, and that is going to drop. 1 run will score, and they'll hold, and they're going to send the second runner, and it's going to be 12-0. And down to second base goes Gianna Ciorino on a single, 2 RBIs. And it's 12-0, and I think that's going to do it for Bella Sierra. Maybe. She's not pitching bad. Yeah, they're going to take the ball, though, but you don't want to be out there for 12. Good job by Bella. She was throwing strikes, obviously, because they were hitting the ball. So the new pitcher is going to be the shortstop, Sabrina Rodriguez. So in case you're wondering at home, the rule is 15 after 3 or 10 after 4. As Thali Joseph gets set to step in. Still just 1 out. And Tenike going to take a little water break, as she should.
That's one thing I love about Little League baseball and softball is the umps and coaches are so.
They do it in high school too, and I'm grateful to always see it. The kids getting hydration breaks, and when I first moved to Florida, and they put that rule in policy as a broadcaster, I'd never seen it before, But I tell you what, one of the most important rules they could have ever have implemented.
Especially for the catcher. Catcher's got all that equipment on, sitting in one spot in the sun.
Yep. So not the start the West Melbourne fans were hoping for here today, but Beachside, A dozen runs, a 1-2-3 first. Just couldn't ask for a better beginning. Coach Kim's got to be happy down here at third base. As Thally Joseph steps in now. Thally walked her last time up. After having 2 strikes on her, she battled back in the count. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Rodriguez has got a little speed on her ball. High, ball 2. The next hitter is Piper Cunningham. That one gets away, and down to third base will go Gianna. She turns the corner, holds up. So 3 balls to Joseph. That's a strike. 3-1 now. Good take by Joseph. Let's see what she does here. That gets away, and it's ball 4, and Joseph will draw her second walk of the game. And Piper Cunningham steps in. Couldn't help but bunt that for a strike. Came right at her. 0-1. Strike 2 as Joseph takes second base. Now second and third with 1 out and 2 strikes on the hitter, Piper Cunningham. Lily B on deck. Oh, she got a piece. It'll drop. Flip to first, but a run scores. Piper Cunningham with a RBI. And 13-0 now. And Thally Joseph moves to third. With Lily B at the plate. High and outside for a ball. Runner on third, now 2 outs in the inning. Zion Oxford on deck. She is the 12th hitter and final hitter in the lineup. That gets away, and Joseph is going to try and score the 4th. She's going to come back. She had it if she wanted it. Better be safe than sorry, though. That gets away, and this time Joseph going to learn. She's going to slide. Safe. And Thally Joseph, that's called learning on the fly right there. 14-0. And Joseph, who knew she had it on the pitch before, did not hesitate that time and scores the 14th beachside run. And I'll tell you what, Hannah Tenike has got to be just exhausted. Might need a change. All that equipment, as you were saying, Caleb, it is probably feels like 103 out here, literally 104, maybe 105.
And you bring out the wet cold rag.
Wet, cold rag. I mean, I don't know if anybody else can catch, but if Lily B gets on, they will have sent 24 batters to the plate in the last 2 innings. What's the time on that?
50.
So the first inning and a half is taking almost an hour to play. Yeah, she's exhausted.
Yep, and they're gonna sub.
Yeah, I think so. I don't even think you could take the chance here, and they're not. Doesn't look like, unless Hannah says I'm good, and Hannah thinks Hannah's good. She's like, I'm good. Let's go. Just need a little water break there. Hannah says I'm good, and the coaches wisely make the decision. Nice job by the coaches there. Just a great job.
What do they always say, especially when we talk professional college, coaches are there to protect
Yeah,
the players.
nice job, Hannah. Nice job.
Coaches are there to protect the players from themselves.
That's right. That's exactly right. Players will play. We see it all the time. They always want to play. And Hannah tonight wanted a quick water break and a rag and a cold rag, and she was ready to go. And the coaches, you're right. That is their job. Their job is to protect the players against themselves, and they made the absolute 150% right decision there. So as the catcher gets her new gear on, we'll step aside. We'll be right back here with the rest of the top of the second inning. I believe the new catcher is going to be the second baseman, Aubrey Kilmore. So here we go. Lily B at the plate. I think we got everybody. We do. That's a strike. Catcher came in. She gets like, put it right here. And there's a hit down the first base line, but foul. And that'll be 2 strikes to Lily B. Ooh, that hit her. So Lily takes one for the team, and Zion Sanford will step in, the 12th batter of the inning. Way up top, down to second base goes Lily B. That gets away, and down third goes Lily B. I'm just going to tell you right now, if that thing stings me, our day ends right then and there. Because we got to run over to Vieira Regional Medical Center. I'm not allergic to much in life, but that thing, oh, that's another hit batter. So we go back to the top of the lineup. And Brooke Terry will step back in. So Brooke Terry now batting for the second time this inning. 2 outs, 2 on. Terry has scored both times and got a double and walked. That's 3 straight batters hit. So the bases are loaded now. For Camden Parker. 13-0 here. Parker with an opportunity to drive in 14 and 15 here, which would give them an opportunity to win after 3. Nearly hit her, but it's a strike. They're doing well fielding, though. Yeah. That gets away, and here comes the 14th run. Will they get there? Indeed. 14-0. As who is that? Is that Lily? Yep, that's Lily B that scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 15. My bad. Once, and they sent all 12 to the plate in the first inning, and now they're on batter 15 now in this inning. Yeah. Yeah. 14. Batter 14. My scorebook looks like that. Yeah, no, yeah. They hustle. Yes, she does. And that's a strike. And runners now at second and third. Zion Sanford's at third. Brooke Terry is at second. And we think it's 15-0. Pitch. Good cut. And that is the third and final out of the inning, but not before. Beachside scores 9 times in the inning, and they'll head to the bottom of the second with a 15-0 lead. Sabrina Rodriguez, Hannah Tenike, and Valerie Travis due up for West Melbourne. Girls got a little work to do, but you hear Coach over there telling them, don't give up, chip away. It's Little League. No lead is ever safe. But I will say this Camille Caravello, pretty good pitcher. Really good pitcher. All right, here we go. Here's Sabrina Rodriguez set to step in. Ball one. Strike one. 1-1. Caravello set down West Melbourne in order in the top of the first with two of the three she struck out. That's a strike. 1-2. Strike three. One out. Hannah Tenike will step in. And a good hitter. Got a couple of hits the other night. She'll look at ball one. Swings. Actually, a hitter. Valerie Travis will step in now. This will be my final inning. Catcher interference is what it was called. Caleb will take over in the top of the third. Should this go 5, then I'll be back. Pitch. That's a strike. And Tenike, oh wow, look at that throw. And Tenike is out. What a throw from the catcher, Peyton Bauer, to gun Tenike at second. I'll tell you what, this Beachside team, really good team, Caleb. They do it all. Inside. That's a strike. And there's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if Caravello can set down 6 straight West Melbourne hitters. 3-2 now, full count. Camille Caravello. Ball 4. Skylar Martin, the next hitter. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I don't think they want to run on Peyton Bauer. And they got her. What a play again. They're not playing around back there. If you're scoring at home, that goes 2-6-3 on Valerie Travis, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 15-0 Beachside.
All right, everybody. Beachside taking the plate. Next up is Peyton Bauer. Bauer with a shot back to the pitcher. Over to first for out number 1. Next up to bat, Reagan Williams. First pitch popped up and will land harmlessly foul for a long strike 1. And that one will hit Williams, and she'll take first on the HBP. Bring next up to bat, Allie Betts. With 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. And that pitch will get away. Williams takes off for second. Pitch goes behind Betts. And Williams will advance to third on the pass ball. It's 2 stolen bases. (2-0). That one's popped up and foul. Count is actually 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Or a 1 out. Here in the top of the 3rd. That one goes under the batter. As the car alarm goes off. (2-2). That one high. Check that was 3-2. And Betts will go to first. Williams will remain on third. That'll bring next up to the bat, Lily Kraus. Kraus comes up, runners on the corners, 1 out. And she bunts it, it will roll foul. And Betts will go back to first. She ran all the way to second thinking that the overthrow was still playable. Pitcher takes the circle. The windup. That one inside, and Betts back to second base. So now runners on second and third with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Kraus awaits the pitch. She is ready. Kraus with a dribbler back to the pitcher. Little communication, Betts. And there's 2 outs. Williams will score. There was a bit of confusion. So Betts will be tagged out at second. On that tag out, Williams heads to third, and it's now 16-0. As Kraus will head to first, and it's Camille Caravello, who looks at strike one, and Kraus will take second on the pitch. That one will be a pass ball, and Kraus finds her way on third base. 2 outs with Caravello at the dish. That one high off the backstop, and Kraus gauging it, doesn't see the availability. And she will be ran back to third. Pitch behind. And a bad toss back. Kraus will score. And it's 17-0 Beachside here on top. And a timeout called. And it's 17-0 here in the top of the third. Play resumes. That one is ball 4. And that sends Caravello on a walk to first. Gianna S. steps to the dish. That pitch inside for strike one. And there goes Caravello to second. That pitch goes by the catcher. And Caravello at third thought about going home, but then decides, Coach Kim decides, keep her right there at third. That one gets back and dies at the backstop. And Caravello says, nah, I don't like my chances. Two outs here in the third. That one gets by the catcher, and that time Caravello's going to take the opportunity. The slide into home. Safe. And it's 18-0. Beachside on top. Caravello said, I missed on my last two opportunities where I second-guessed myself. I was not going to second-guess myself there. And that'll be a walk. And she's going to go to. That one gets thrown into the outfield. Gina heading for third. Beats the tag. And she goes originally from just a walk taking first, Heads up base running, heading for second. A throwaway at second and advances to third, avoiding the tag. And while they call a timeout, go ahead and update the scoreboard. It's 18-0. And they're going to go ahead and get the new catcher her water. Make sure they're staying hydrated. You know, look, this tournament, there's a lot of lessons to learn from it if you're both squads. And we have a new pitcher coming in. Going to be number 31. Bella Serena. Who I believe, yeah, they're re-entering her back at the mound. And while Bella's warming up, I'm going to get myself a drink and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back now. Ready to resume action. Pitch to Joseph. Dolly Joseph at the plate. Hopefully, mom's still watching, getting a chance to watch her daughter get another at bat. Runner at third. 2 outs. And Joseph swings for a strike. Swing for strike 2. Coach Kim just giving her some sign. Swing and a miss for... That's 3 outs. And that will end the top of the third. So West Melbourne needs to score 4 runs to keep this one going. We'll be back with the bottom of the third. Your score, Beachside 18, West Melbourne with work to do. Bottom of the second, or bottom of the third. Promise I can count. It's going to be Skylar Martin, Macy Joyce, and Audrey Fontaine. Beachside needs to get 3 more outs to end this one. But does West Melbourne have anything to say? That one in there for strike 1. Caravello. Great first pitch. Great second pitch. Quickly 0-2. That one high for ball 1. That one is going to land fair, but it will roll foul before contact is made with it. So umpire says that's a foul ball. That one low for ball 2. Skylar Martin has battled back to 2-2 here. Caravello steps, fires. That one outside. The count is now full. 3-2. West Melbourne trying to extend the game. That one in there for strike 3. Goes down looking. Next up to bat will be Macy Joyce. Joyce. We'll look at ball 1. Caravello. Great riser there. Count is 1-1. That one high for ball 2. In there for strike 2. That one inside. Okay, so that was strike 3. Okay, I was confused for a second. So 2 down for Audrey Fontaine. Fontaine in the box. Caravello, that one low for ball 1. It's quite possibly West Melbourne down to their final out. They can't get some runs on the board. That one strike 1. Count is 1-1. Strike 2. Caravello looks. Steps. The 1-2. Tried to frame it. The ump said, nope. 2-2. That one high. Count is now full. I'd like to thank Knock Knock Who's Hair for the sponsorship of West Melbourne. The full count. Okay. And that is the game, folks. Strike 3. Great job by both squads. Again, I'd like to thank Knock Knock Who's Hair for sponsoring the 8, 9, and 10 West Melbourne All-Star team. And I'd like to give a congratulations to Beachside on their victory. So, for Beachside, 8, 9, 10. For West Melbourne, 8, 9, 10. For Knock Knock Who's Hair. For Alan, I'm Caleb Brown. Have a great night, everybody. And remember, tune into ESPN to watch the Florida Gators and the LSU Tigers battle in Game 1 of the College World Series. Have a great night, everybody.